Aryabhatta didn't think of it if I leave a zero, how will they apply? We are applying it well. after number, we are applying it well.
Do what you want to do. When you finish a math problem and everyone's arguing whether the answer was 66 or 67, but you got -4.
Oh my god, this is
It's not
hilarious.
happening. Math problems are never finished.
Any kind of a biggest misconception that people have about analytical thinking?
People think too much. No
Overthinking.
need to think. Overthink.
That luck is not, you're not in favor of luck, is it so?
So basically, luck is something which is, so you are expecting something, you want to get something nice, right? So you have so many expectations, and when you have list of expectation, if you are doing certain action and instead of expected result, I mean your expected result is completed, but there are more wish list you have.
Red hat, blue hat.
You
I've
are-
heard about this theory, and I think a lot of decision makers and all the CEOs, elite class, HNA, all are following these methodology for their decision. Forget
See,
your
change your
parent.
expectations. Change your expectation.
Parent will not let you go. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Meenakshi Talk Lounge Show. Today we have with us author, artist, analytical strategist, and the founder of a company. In short, a person with multiple hats. Let's welcome Manish Vaishampayan. Hi Manish, how are you?
I'm good.
So we are so glad to have you here with us.
Thank you.
So we'll be talking about cyber forensic for the start, right?
Yes.
Please, can you explain, because this is a very new subject to me and I don't understand like what all things are behind it. So if you can just share with us the experiences that you had with this subject.
Instead of making it boring and technical, I would tell you a story about myself, how I entered into this fascinating world of cyber forensics. So what happened was, when I was in college, engineering college, I was in final year, I received an email. Now everyone receives email, right? And this was a very fake email. It was very colored and very beautifully crafted email. It was from a very reputed company, and they were asking, okay, we are giving you an opportunity to work with us, come to Chennai, work with us, give an interview, and then we will give you a job. So for that, you have to pay us some money and give us some documents so that we can process your application. So I was very sure that the email was fake, because I am from computer engineering background and I understand how it works and who tries to con us and everything. So I was telling my father, okay, I received this email, because he was asking me continuously. So I asked him, okay, this email is there, but this is a fake email for sure. But he was not listening to me. He was like, no, this is a very reputed company, I know people from them, we should call them up and we should ask them what is the exact situation. So he called him up, the number given in the email. The person responded and he said very professionally what all is required and how they need a DD from us to particular company, or they should transfer it directly. I mean, we should transfer the amount directly. So I was telling my father, don't do it. It's a con. For sure, it's a con. My father transferred something around 5,000 rupees at that time. It was in 2008. So yes, for me it was a very huge amount. For मतलब 5,000 रुपए में बहुत कुछ किया जा सकता है. So he transferred it, and then there was total radio silence. Nothing from him, no email, nothing. And I realized 5,000 रुपए गए, नहीं वापस आने वाले. तो फिर गुस्सा हो गया, यार मुझे फंसा दिया, मुझे किसी ने कॉन कर दिया. This is very bad for me, as my reputation is getting hurt. So I started searching, how do I nab them, how do I create a case against them so that this does not happen with others. So I went to Pune to an institution where I took my cyber forensics certification.
Okay.
So I went there, and I was not looking for cyber forensics certification at first. I was looking for cyber warfare. So I wanted to declare war on such people basically at first, because I was angry and hurt. I was like, okay, I want to bring those people down. I don't want them around me or any of my peers, so that they will con more people, more such people. So I went there and the consultant asked me, why you want to learn cyber warfare? I said, this is the incident, this happened with me and I want to bring those peoples down. I was very exciting, very passionate about it because I was so angry. And he said, okay, but the basic problem you have is you want to earn money. And learning about cyber warfare 10 years ago, it was 2008, so nearly 20 years ago maybe, it was not good situation because you would not earn money at that time. So the consultant told me, okay, listen, I'll tell you to learn about cyber forensics, by which you will be able to do all these things, create a case against them, and achieve your goal of not letting them go, and have the skill set to earn money. So basically he told me, okay, I'll give you similar skill sets, and you will be able to track them, and you will be able to build a case. Because that is your goal, you want to bring them down, right? So cyber warfare is something which is like you are bringing them down operationally, but cyber forensic is you are tracing their communication, you are meticulously collecting the emails and other
it's
logs.
A spying activity.
Not spying activity. See, you have logs in your computer as well. So if you read those logs and form it in a format where it is admissible in court, it is a valid document to be submitted in the court as a evidence. Right? So you are basically creating a format document where it is admissible in court. There is a law which governs the evidence. Okay.
So any special law for this?
Yes, there are laws.
So can you help our viewers, like if they are facing such scam in market, like some fraud related to some URL misusage?
So I mean, I have experienced this, that many of people who will go to police will complain that they start asking us questions, and we feel like a victim ourselves. I mean, we are victims and they think we are culprits. We are offenders. But it's not the case. See, in this entire, suppose world is there, so you have your different world and the police guy has a different world. They are not colliding directly. Okay, so in your world you are the window for him to look into your world. Otherwise, when you give the first information to police person that this all happened, now what do I do? So he will look for evidences, what happened, how it happened. It's with you only. So he will ask all types of questions. Many of these questions will feel like you will look like an offender. Right, in those questions. But
why did you go into such site so that scam can happen?
So he is trying to understand how it happened and why it happened, what happened exactly. So he is trying to maintain a trail. Okay. Now in physical evidence, suppose this is a cup which is I'm holding. So if I pass it on to Meenakshi, so what happened? I have passed on an evidence to you. So they will sign up a sheet on which it is written, I passed on this evidence to Meenakshi for this reason. Not like we are not police person. But in police diary, or not diary, it's a, what is called as chain of trust is there. Like it is because everything is mentioned, like evidence is in this shape, this form, this color, everything is written there. Basically the chain of trust is built, and then it is utilized for the case to take any decision. So if I'm investigating particular, suppose hard disk is there, how hard disk is, like how do you trust that hard disk is the evidence exactly.
And
So,
not been tempered.
Yes. So what we do is we create a hash value of that hard disk.
Okay.
Okay. Now memories, all type of memories could be copied. Okay. So what we do is create hash, copy that memory, create hash of that copy. If it is identical with particular algorithm, now I'm not going into algorithm and what corollaries they have, and if that could be done like two different files can generate same hash and all that.
I'm not we'll take another subject for this, okay? Yeah. Another podcast for the algorithms. So as we both are computer engineer, we can talk a lot about it.
Yes. So if hash is identical, that hard disk is same, and we can process what we want to process for getting evidence into correct format onto that hard disk.
Okay.
So if we process anything on this original hard disk, it's like proof is tampered, maybe. Right?
Yes.
The state of proof will change. So we don't process anything on the actual hard disk.
Okay.
I mean, that's
what so we just work on copy of it.
Yeah. I don't practice this in my daily job. I do a lot of cyber forensics on different subjects like internet, how internet works and everything like that. I was telling a story before and then I
deviated from
it. But the thing is, after learning cyber forensics, I was able to trace them. Basically, I sent them emails and one of them just opened that email and that gave out their IP address and sort of address to their home to me.
So whenever you are opening any email, please be aware of it that you might be traced back by some unauthentic resources. So keep a track of it and not fall into any kind of a scam.
In a scam, it's always the human who is weakest link. So you can apply antivirus, malware, firewalls and other stuff to protect yourself. But at the end, if you click on something which you are not supposed to click, you are increasing your risk.
Right. अच्छा चलिए मनीष, हम ये बात करते हैं, how do you blend with the cyber forensic and then your artistic nature, then you are the author. So I'm just trying to understand what you are trying to prove. And so many areas you are exploring and you are wearing multiple hats, like artist का भी hat है, एक author का भी, जहाँ पे decision making was Diary of a Decision Maker was your one of the book and it has gone viral. I could see that you are getting great response in that. So how do you make time for this and what is that inside you that makes all these things like all polished?
So basically, I would say that different kind of stimulus I am accepting. So in my book, I have explained it much elaborately, but I would explain it here briefly. So whenever you are getting any stimulus, then only you will act. If you don't get stimulus, you won't act. You will be like stone who is not reacting with anything. So it is not making any decisions. So when you are taking decisions, so let's say when you vote, what do you do? What does that decision means for you? You're giving some of your responsibilities or power to someone else to decide on your behalf.
Yeah.
So you don't, as an individual person, you cannot decide on foreign policy, right? Because it is for entire group of people. So whoever is in charge of that is being voted by you or being appointed by someone you voted in power.
Yeah.
So he is deciding this would be the foreign policy or any decision which is made for a group, right? A leader is selected by you guys to take decisions on your behalf.
Yeah.
So that is a stimulus. So when a stimulus is there, okay, a group of people is there. Now, when we were like, not we, as in our ancestors were living in groups. जैसे वो कबीले में रहते थे, तो कबीले की like what are the basic needs of kabila?
Water, food, shelter.
Food, shelter. Now every they will select a few to create that job title as such, like you will take care of security, you will take care of homes and whatnot. So that type of structure is there. Now they will respond to a particular stimulus. So if a security threat is there, they will respond. So as an individual, I am responding to different stimulus I am accepting. I have not bound myself in a role. So I accept, like I took one inclination test in my school days. So I was in 6th and there was a like inclination test. So where do you incline to study? Okay, so there was like first fine arts. So I'm very keen on fine arts. Okay, I'm good I have good aptitude in fine arts. Second was commerce and third was technical. So they were saying, if possible, don't go to technical. So I decided.
You tried that?
No, I was reading a book which was written by Mr. Vaishampayan, who is not me.
Oh.
Okay, and the book was about engineering. All sort of engineering subjects were there, and how to become an engineer was written there. I was reading it, and I was not able to understand it at all. So one of my friend came and he asked me, "Hey Manish, समझते का काय तुला?" So I was like getting offended that okay, I am reading this book.
How can I not understand?
Yeah, I should be able to understand this. And if I am not able to understand, I asked him, "Do you understand if you read this book?" "No, I don't understand." I was in 6th standard, by the way. So I decided, okay, nobody understands. So I wanted to do this.
I would like to share that he was reading engineering book in 6th standard. So he has that much of kida inside him.
So so if nobody others can understand, I want to do this because nobody else can understand this. I would love to understand this thing and do this thing.
So he accepted that challenge.
No, that was a stimulus inside me. Like, जैसे stimulus, there are two types of stimulus. One is external stimulus and one is internal stimulus.
Yeah.
So this was a trigger point.
This was the external stimulus that
which
made
created an internal stimulus that I want to become an engineer because nobody understands what engineers does.
Yes, that's true.
So when it was time, my inclination test came up and it was saying technical is least. You should not go to technical side. I made it my mission to become an engineer.
So you did that test just to prove them that this test is not that viable.
That test was done in a camp-like situation where my mom tried to push me towards military options, but I was not very in tune with that kind of profile maybe.
Oh.
So that was a part of that inclination. So I made it my internal stimulus to become an engineer. And I became engineer first class, by the way.
Yeah.
Then I studied MBA. So second option was commerce. So I was stressing the inclination test in reverse.
Yeah, even mine was the same case. I was a computer engineer, and then with him I studied in MBA finance. So we are into the same boat. So that's how we met.
Fine arts. Fine arts was always my forte.
For him it was fine arts, and for me it was singing. So we all are into sailing in the same boat.
Same boat, yeah.
I know, I understand. Apart from this, I just want to understand that if I want to describe you in one word, that whether you would love to be analyst or you would love to be the artist, what would you choose first?
I'm an artist. Because anyone can become analyst. Analysis is a process by which we are analyzing, studying an object which we want to perform or which we want to examine. So anyone can become analyst in different subjects. Okay,
I would like to ask you, because you are a very scholar in terms of a research. So I just want to understand what perception you carry about this saying, because I had one of my podcasts where people said that we should be working on the magical thing rather than the logical thing. Okay, so one of my podcast guests, she was saying that she believes in magic rather than logic. Being an analyst, how would you debate or kind of respond back? Like, what do you think about it? Would you be in favor of logic, or would you be in favor of magic?
So magic is something where you you cannot establish what has happened, right? You cannot put in the steps which have been taken to do that thing, right? So when it's similar to intuition, if I may say so.
Intuition,
right?
Or gut feeling.
Yeah. So what is intuition? Where your brain is telling you to do something without actually establishing the trail of events that will occur. So suppose if you are in finance and if you are good with analysis of equity, and you have very strong hunch that this share will go up. There is no actual framework you have established that it will go up.
It's a gut feeling.
It's a gut feeling. And when you take those decisions and it's actually getting into fruition, that means you are succeeding into taking that decision, right? You are getting positive results as per your expectation. So it is matching your expectation. Always remember, when you are taking any decision, it's not the decision or action which is good or bad. It's your expectation. Either it is matching your expectation or it's not matching your expectation. Decides whether it is magic or it's logic.
So that's also a part of your decision making book, process, right?
Yes.
You have mentioned somewhere this kind of analogy for the decision maker theory also, right? What she was saying, my friend was saying that for analytical, it is only 10% of the brain that works, and 90% is all your magical things that are happening, intuition, gut feeling. So how do you want to defend on this?
I would not call it 10%, 90%. Our brain is our brain. It works as it wants to work. I mean, there is 0% logic in our brain to say how it works. To say how it works. Yeah. So it works in its entirely different way. You cannot state that our brain is doing this because this particular area is more active. Yes, there are some aspects of our brain which are active at particular time for taking particular decisions, like amygdala is there, like flight or fight. That decision making is done. So we know in a broad sense what is going on, but it's not like, I mean, what I have read up till now, I have not observed that okay, if we do this, this will happen, we will think this. So basically what I was talking about, stimulus. When you are giving stimulus, your brain will react, right? I mean, not your exact brain, but you will react to it. Now, it's not necessarily your brain. It's entire. So, I have written this in my book that your core is built due to your upbringing, right? So, you have a different personalities, traits and everything. So, as a mother, you would react to same data set differently. It is processing other data. Suppose you are a manager and getting same stimulus. Okay, suppose we are sitting in a car and you are with your son. What you will do if something is coming from opposite side? What you will do? I'll
try to save my son, right?
You are sitting in car, but you are not driving car.
Okay,
someone
you
else
didn't
is
say that.
Yes.
Half of the theory is
no, but I'm saying you are sitting in with your son.
Okay. And someone else is driving.
Someone else is driving. It's a signal. Your car is.
I'll try to save my son.
Yes, right. That's your first impulse from inside.
Yes.
Like, okay, I want to save my son. If you are sitting with
manager is sitting there.
Some unknown person. Unknown person. What you will do? I want to save myself faster than like
that person. Okay.
Not that person. I want to save myself, so I'll exit the car, right? If कोई सामने से आ रहा है तो मैं हट जाऊंगा ना रास्ते से.
पहले खुद को बचाने की कोशिश
करेंगे. So डेटा सेट चेंज नहीं हुआ है. डेटा सेट सेम है.
वही 3 लोग बैठे हुए हैं, पर पर्सपेक्टिव चेंज हुआ है. अगर वो अपने हैं तो हम अपनों को पहले बचाने के लिए
So
सोचेंगे.
basically your personality is changing or decision making is changing according to the what hat you are wearing.
Yes.
Okay, if you are wearing hat of mother, you would take first decision for your child.
Child, हाँ, correct.
Right?
Understood. हाँ, तो perception change होता है, तो so we cannot give the pure, मतलब बोलते हैं ना एक clarity of thought के 90%, 10% or something. It all depends on the situation. That's what we can
Yes, so
get out of
our brain is processing same. Great.
Okay. Any kind of a biggest misconception that people have about analytical thinking?
People think too much. No
Overthinking.
No need to overthink about things. Basically, see, if you have answers to who, what, when, why, where, about anything, you are basically you have the understanding of the subject. Right?
Yes, yes.
So after knowing that, if you want to do something, you just do it. What you want to achieve, basically what actions you want to take and what are your expectations according to your actions is important. If the result of your actions are not in line with your expected result, then what you do? You should change your actions.
Yeah.
Or you should change your expectations.
True.
Either of these two actions should be taken by you. Otherwise, you will feel that you are doing things, but result is not coming. Analytical things means you are imagining various situations in which you are doing analysis. If I do this, this will happen. If I do this, this will happen. If I do this, this will happen. So what is most probable action I should take so that my expectation is met. Right? That is analytical thinking. So when you are doing so much analysis, instead of doing you can just change your expectations. Like simplest way.
Not lot of analysis. Right. In your book, you have written one thing that it is actually challenging the idea of luck. Okay. So what was the belief that made you think so? That luck is not, you're not in favor of luck, is it so?
So basically luck is something which is, so you are expecting something, you want to get something nice, right? So you have so many expectations, and when you have list of expectation, if you are doing certain action and instead of expected result, I mean your expected result is completed, but there are more wish list you have, among which one or more getting fulfilled. Okay. So you took one action and it fulfilled more wishes you were having, like more expectations you were having, not from this action but from other actions you might be planning to take, or just a wish that I should get a lottery. So is getting a lottery is your wish, or getting more money is your wish?
More money.
Right?
Lottery of any lower value will not help us, right? We want money.
So when you are taking certain action and you get a lot of money, it's like, yeah, I won a lottery.
Yes.
So it is getting, so you feel lucky because your expectations are met. It's not luck as per se, it's your expectations getting fulfilled that will feel you are lucky.
So it's all about expectation.
Yes.
Right? Not about there is no sense of luck. Like when our expectation is filled, we feel lucky. If it is not filled due to some reason, we feel unlucky. So it all depends on that perspective, right?
Your expectation, yes.
Yeah, our expectation, yeah. Correct. Not your, mine. For ourselves.
I have another theory as well. So my theory says like every particle in entire universe is trying to talk with each other particles.
Yes.
So it is influencing. Now in my theory, I have simplified it like either it will push or pull. Okay, let's take those two binary things.
Yeah, positive, negative.
Positive, negative. Okay. Now every particle is either pushing other particle or pulling other particle.
Yeah.
So there are particles which are getting together, will have much larger influence on us.
And the particles that are repelling each other, they are jealous of each other. In layman terms.
So a big chunk of particles, like Guru, like Jupiter, is a big chunk of particles.
Yes.
Would it, and Sun is very huge sum of particle, right? So would they be affecting us? We are small
Yes.
bunch of particle, right? We are moving along, interacting with each other.
It's all correlated. If you-
Yeah, so I think that they are also helping us in completing our expectations somewhere.
Correct.
The
Or-
interaction between.
So that's why when all the planets changes, your mood changes accordingly.
So that is what my theory is. So
Huh.
I believe in it.
Yeah.
Many people will.
So you believe in astrology as well?
Yes, because they are affecting
they are all
us.
affecting us, right? I understand. Okay, I would ask you one question that what one mindset shift from your book that you want to immediately like change in someone's life? If you want, like if they expect that we want to change our life, then what that kind of advice you want to give?
In my book, I have made it very clear that each person has different core built up. Okay, it's because your upbringing, you have a different process to process anything like data or stimulus or anything. So your decision making is changed according to what hat you're wearing. Understand that. So according to your role, you're changing your expectations. So for that, like you receive stimulus, right? So you can choose what stimulus you are receiving. That I want people to understand. You can change the stimulus you receive and change your destiny. Basically, decisions makes destiny. Simple terms. So
Okay.
if you accept some stimulus and reject some stimulus, you are changing your life.
Decision makes destiny.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very good quote. Yeah, I totally agree to it. So you were talking about hats. Can you give some clue on what are these hats? What hat should, like red hat, blue hat? I've heard about this theory, and I think a lot of decision makers and all the CEOs, elite class, and HNA, all are following these methodology for their decision making. So I was hearing a lot from you on this hat theory. So if you can just share with our viewers, what is this hat theory?
So basically, it's a role which role you are playing. So in our Mahabharata, Krishna plays many roles, right?
True.
So what role he is playing? Like is he driving a chariot? Like what his role is in?
He was a guide. He was guiding in the chariot.
No, he was not guiding. He was actually driving the chariot.
Driving the
Krishna.
chariot, and he was guiding Arjun.
So guiding Arjun was a different role because
Okay.
he is a friend of Arjun. He wanted to motivate him.
True.
To like if anything happens in between war, you want your best friend to be next to you, right?
True.
I mean, you don't want someone who you don't know, who you don't trust.
Correct.
They both were like best of friends where they can trust each other entirely, and if someone is not performing what he is expected to perform, they can motivate each other to perform.
Yeah.
Right? And most of that part was taken by Krishna. So basically he was telling Arjun, right, it is your duty to fight. It's not something which can be done by others. You are the right person to fight here in this place.
Correct.
So don't bother about other things. Just fight. It is your duty.
True.
So don't think much about it. What you are expecting. So what is your expectation? Will they agree to your perspective? So everyone has their own perspective, right? I cannot see through Meenakshi's eyes or perspective. I have my own perspective to see the world, and it cannot happen that I can see through your perspective, because your upbringing, your background, your situation, where and what role you are playing, I cannot do the same thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would be Meenakshi and Meenakshi would be Manish, right?
Right. It is all different perspective that.
Yes.
And different background people come.
Correct. So their process is different. So you cannot do that. So what we can do is see the same thing, tell each other expectations, what we are expecting through this thing, and then act on it.
Okay.
Right? So if we collaborate on something like we are doing right now,
Yeah.
what we are expecting, that expectation is
Awareness.
clear, awareness is clear, we are understanding what we are doing,
Yeah.
and then we are doing it. So if our actions are matching our expectation, so it's good.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
We have taken right decision. So Krishna was telling Arjun, it is your duty to act this way. So Arjun was wearing a hat of like actor who is going to fight,
Yeah.
right? And Krishna was telling him, okay, this is your duty, don't get swayed by other things and be on your track,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. We are wearing hats in which we are present, like what stimulus are getting presented to us and what role we are trying to enact.
So it's just a personality change, like perspective change, the parameters change through the different hat. Rather, like in some hat, like red hat, you are thinking more emotionally. In blue hat, you are thinking more logically. Is it that way?
I have not heard about this hat theory, as in like
Okay.
blue or red hat.
Yeah.
I would suggest that. I mean,
I've heard.
I have heard it in hacking parameters, like
Yeah.
who is red hat. Red hat is someone who is like kamikaze drone, getting there and doing things to achieve its goal. And in the process, if it is getting destroyed, it is getting destroyed. If a grey hat is there, it is on both sides of the aisle and trying to do things in grey zone. Like, so it's a different
Yeah.
game,
Okay.
not the decision making one.
Good one. Okay. How about the AI implementation, like in your cyber forensic, how it is helping or it is creating a threat to you guys, like for your investigation? So if you want to share.
Not a threat, because see, investigation is following some trails, establishing what happened, how it happened, and presenting that in the format which is required by the court or law. And that's all. Like, we are basically stating, okay, this thing is there, so what are the causes? Okay, so how this thing came here? Someone dropped it, someone kept it, something would have done with this, guys.
Yeah.
Right? So we are just establishing what happened, how it happened, when it happened.
Okay, you are just giving the rationale behind
Right.
what has happened. That's
what
it.
has happened. So AI per se is not a threat. It could
It
could
is
help,
yeah.
more or less. If you see, AI is not a direct threat, I would say.
Okay.
Not a direct threat in the sense the scenario is continuously changing and new technologies always come in, and it presents you with a different set of challenges. So you always look for what you are expecting. So I'm expecting a log where I would go through log, understand what is going on in that AI. Suppose AI does something which is non-ethical.
Yeah, that
Unethical,
is also, yeah,
right?
that's the reason
So
I was saying as a threat.
How do I investigate? So I will look for what stimulus it is getting. So AI is also getting stimulus. Your questions are their stimulus.
Yeah, it is all prompt.
Yeah, it is prompt, but it is a stimulus, and they have certain rules. Okay, set of rules. Now, how either they have violated, the AI has violated any of these rules is a question. So I'll just establish what happened, what responses it has given, how it has processed that data which you are providing. It is inside the context or not inside the context. I mean, AI context is different, and what context I am saying is in the context of that action.
Okay, it's getting too contextual. I'm going into the loop. Okay, not.
But
let's move on. Otherwise, people will get bored of too much of technical. I know, I can understand.
So basically, I'll just investigate and establish it if it has followed the laws you have established, or it has gone outside of the law. Like, it has not followed the law and did something anyways.
You talk about the inherited life script. How can someone break free from patterns and they didn't consciously choose? How to do that?
So basically, you feel like you are playing a script, right? It's because of the interaction of everyone with various expectations. They are taking various actions, and you feel like you are living a script, right? Basically, you are accepting stimulus, particular stimulus, in a way that you will process it in a particular way. Just change your actions then. If you are accepting that stimulus daily and you feel like यार ये मैं हरोजी कर रहा हूँ, like scripted life है,
हाँ.
and nothing is changing,
Template.
just accept different stimulus. That could change your life, right? Either change that, by changing it you will have a different set of actions to do,
or wait, change the style of working.
Yeah,
to
that
have
will
to
happen
do the similar
automatically.
task.
So that would happen automatically when you will get a different stimulus, right?
Yeah. Okay. What does a measured life look in practical everyday terms?
So many people will think measured life in the sense you are very controlling things, you are not taking actions, or you are measuring every action, every word you are taking or saying. It's not like that. So measured life does not mean controlled life. It's just saying that I'm heading towards this. So if I'm in Arabic Sea on a boat and I have a sail, okay, if I don't know where I want to go, to Africa or to India, the wind is not opposing me.
Yeah.
Right? It will only oppose me
Go with the
or
flow.
go with it is with me if I know where I want to go.
So it should be always go with the flow.
Yeah, sort of.
Correct. Understood.
But you should know where you want to head. Like, if you don't decide where I want to go and don't measure it, like if I want to go to Africa and I'm in the middle of Arabian Sea and I'm going this side, like towards India, what does it mean? I can steer it back. I can steer it back, right?
Yeah, it will be extra effort. You're not
extra
reaching
effort.
the
But
destination.
measured means that only. That you know where your destination is and you are changing your actions to reach that destination or trying to reach that destination.
True.
It does not mean that go with the flow. Yes, the flow will be there. You have to change your expectation, or like if I move sail, I don't know anything about sailing, okay? But if I move sail in a particular way, if it is taking me towards India, I would change it.
To reach
to Africa.
my destination. Okay.
Right.
So that is the measure all about. Yeah.
Yes.
Understood. How do you personally deal with uncertainty and fear when making any kind of a big decision?
So, when I'm making any decisions, there would be possible outcomes, right? I'll say my expectation is to get a certain outcome. If that does not come, what I'll do? I'll create a plan for that. Plan for that. Like, not plan B as such. Like, there is something called as risk appetite, where you just digest the risk. Yeah, like live with it. Whatever the result is. Right? So, when you are taking certain decisions, there is no certainty that what you are expecting out of it will happen. And certain decisions are like that. You just take it. There is no other way, there is no escape route. You just accept the risk and anyways perform it.
Because not every risk can be mitigated. We have to stay with some risk in life, because it's a life and life is uncertain. So we cannot predict everything and we cannot keep the plan to remediate or mitigate everything. So we have to stay with it and we have to go along with it. So that's how the life is, right? Very good. I think we are moving on to the next part. That is more fun of a part, okay? Because we have talked a lot. We have discussed many serious things. Now let's go to the fun part. So we have rapid fire. I would take you through it. I'll start and you have to say it upfront, okay? Discipline or passion?
Discipline.
Data or intuition?
Intuition.
So you are data analyst, but you feel like I would go with the intuition.
So what is intuition? It's a data processing without actually entering into that mode. So you are establishing data. So how do you establish data? What data is required for any decision? So it's I have a
process
method,
of making it in a structured way.
So I have a different data process which I discovered during my MBA days. So it is called as causal diagram. So anything what happens has a root cause, right?
Yes.
So you just design a causal diagram.
We do it on daily basis.
Create data model based on that, and remove some connection as per your expertise.
Yeah,
and
I know.
what your expectations.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Root cause analysis. I know.
Basically that data processing is not done and you have your answer.
Yeah.
So
Let me make this another question more difficult. Art or analytics?
Art.
So you are not giving one of the reply. Okay, you are moving towards intuition, then coming towards the discipline, now coming towards the art. So it's very complex.
See, now I'll give you an example where I used my artistic brain to solve a particular problem. Okay. So
we can use art also to solve cyber forensic.
Not cyber forensics.
No, I'm just joking. Just joking.
But it was about my house. So we were living in Kalyan at our flat. And that was having, like, my grandmother came to our house for living, and my father said, now we need one more room for my grandmother.
Okay.
And he was ready to spend some money for changing the entire structure and all that.
I know.
But I was very uncomfortable with that idea, because we have lived so many years in that house that I didn't wanted everything to change. It will look different, and it's not my house then afterwards. So it was very uncomfortable for me, and our hall was very big. Okay. So the plan was to change kitchen and everything was, then architect was getting involved, and then contractor and this and that, everything was happening. I sat down and I thought, okay, how does it will look better? My house should look better. So the requirement was there should be a bed and my grandmother should get privacy. But the room requirement was not there.
Okay.
In actual sense. So that was analytical part. So how do I keep it more beautiful? So what I did was, okay, so according to what I understand, why architect was getting involved, because we were changing the entire structure, right, inside.
Yeah, true.
So it has to be passed by certain things and this and that. But if you raise something which is like temporary, we didn't require so much permissions and all that. It could be done easily. So I came up with an idea where in hall there was pillar and a beam. In structure there was a beam. So I asked that architect, if we raise a very small half wall there in a steppered manner, will it satisfy that criteria of getting it done easily? He said yes. So we checked that plan, get it approved, and then we built that half wall. It was looking very beautiful in our hall, because
so with the art you made that they then realized that it's not necessary to build
entire spend so much on the renovation of my house. It was done simply by raising a wall, very beautifully steppered wall.
We were into rapid fire. Let him come back. One habit that changed your life?
Drinking tea.
Oh, I can't do that. I need tea. Thoughts, emotions, actions with the physical tea. Okay, I remember that. Okay. One book that you would like to suggest apart from yours?
Apart from mine. I was about to say Diary of the
Yeah, I know. That's why I said not yours.
Bhagavad Gita.
Okay, if someone listening today feels stuck in life, what's the first measurable step that they should take in their life as a part of your help that you would like to give to our viewers?
Understand what their expectations is. So unless and until they understand what they are expecting, they are, like, as I said, either change your actions or change your expectation. It's part of that game. If you do one of those things, you won't be stuck. Like my mentor in book writing, she always tells, there is no writer's block per se. It's just you are not taking action.
Action, yeah. Yeah, it's a very great thought. Okay, who is your mentor?
Gitika Sehgal.
Gitika Sehgal. So the hats off to Gitika Sehgal. She made him so well in writing in the book, and now he has brought up such a great book, which is going to help a lot of users. Please do read out the Diary of a Decision Maker. It's a very good book, and thank you for choosing me as one of the guests in your book. And it is really a pleasure for me to be entered in that book. Thank you so much. It's available in Amazon, so you can go and read it out. One last question I would like to ask. What legacy do you want to leave behind as a founder, editor, and an artist?
I don't really believe in leaving the legacy, as in when we are not there, we are not there. Like, yes, people remember many great people, but what does that mean for him or her?
Yeah, but
Like,
it's there for, like, Aryabhatta didn't think of it if I leave a zero, how will they apply? We are applying it well. after number we are applying it well.
So it's not my responsibility to leave a legacy. It's my responsibility to accept whatever stimulus I can get and act best possible way as I understand it.
I know. Thank you so much, Manish. It was really nice. We'll just play some visuals and some thinking, like based on your expertise in decision making. We'll apply that psychological fact through these cards. Okay, first we'll take, as we have got images. Just pick one of them. So what this, like, psychologically, what it means to you through your hat.
Great work, good work. Like,
just show it to the viewers. What is this?
Well done.
Oh, you have the wordings also. It's a cheating. He got so it's a teamwork that has been shown. Okay, you got a great card. Now we'll go for some wordings. Okay, you have to pick 3 cards from this.
3.
And you have to read out for our viewers and make some sense out of it.
Make some sense out
Yes.
of it, as in the
Psychologically. Like in your terms, like you can say it in terms of the decision making or whatever expertise you are having it, like your cyber forensic. You can relate to any terms. It is just a game. Don't worry. Be happy.
Okay, now this card says, when you are a kid in Stuart Little's orphanage and the mouse gets adopted before you. Be happy, congratulate him because he is getting adopted.
That's a positive thinking.
Yeah, Stuart Little's house, and ask him, come play with me sometime.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
Okay, when your friend who is fuck up starts giving you life advice. Okay,
It's not me.
Okay, so very weird places has good advice. So listen, understand if it is matching your expectations. Still do what you want to do. When you finish a math problem and everyone's arguing whether the answer was 66 or 67, but you got -4.
Oh my god, this is
It's not
hilarious.
happening. Math problems are never finished. They play in your brain continuously.
Yes, it goes on, because after you have goofed up, you remember it for the whole day. And if you forget,
change your expectations. Change your expectation.
Parent will not let you go, okay? They will make you feel every time that you are the one. Okay?
Don't think that solving a math problem will bring you praise or anything. No, it will just give you mental satisfaction that yes, I have solved it.
Right, true.
Don't brag about it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It was really great to have you here, and it was really a fun with you. And we learned a lot of decision making skills and wearing those hats and understanding the real life problem. And it was amazing to have you here. Thank you so much, Manish.
Thank you.